Cheers, anybody cruise out that car. One more time with feeling. Had a little glitch. I don't know what the problem was, so I just scrapped it. Thought we'd start over. Hopefully everything will work this time. Well, maybe not. I don't know why I'm having issues with my Facebook for some reason. I don't know what it's doing. It's been doing a lot of glitching lately. No, we think it's working. I think it might be working. Hell, who knows? Hell, who knows? Anyway, just that a little bit as I give you the impression that I'm in this nice little jazz bar behind me, but you all know it's just my television set, right? Anyways, Doppel Dunkel, 7.5%. A little creative style from the brewer over at Banter. He just took his regular Dunkel and gave it a little horsepower, and I think it worked. It's absolutely brilliant. And it does come at you different than a Doppelbock. I'm going to pour that there. So the Pinckney bit, I actually thought I was out of this stuff, but I found out I had just a little bit left in this one bottle. This is a Hickory Cane. It's 100 proof heirloom corn. I had 3 different varieties. This is the last one. This one's aged and bottled. Pinckney Bend Distillery. This one's aged 5 years. Most of them were younger whiskeys, but this one says it's aged 5 years in new and used Missouri white oak cooperage. Some folks don't like Missouri white oak, but I know a lot of smaller distilleries, even not in Missouri, use it because it does offer, if you've got good white oak anyway, Missouri white oak, in my opinion, offers you more spice notes than other American white oak. So I think it's better than a lot of folks seem to think it is. Quite frankly, if it wasn't any good, it wouldn't be used as much as it is. So I'm going to just pour the rest of it in there. We might as well go through the rest of it this evening. Just give us a nice, generous pour here and let it go. I'm going to drink the rest of this neat in the Pinckney Bend glass. It's a tasting glass they give you for doing a tasting up there. Kind of looks like a wine tasting glass, but nevertheless, give myself a bit of a generous pour there. Oh, that's nice, yeah. Don't have any more beer from that area. I drank my last Deep Sleep Brewing a week ago or so. But I wanted to have another Missouri beer, which is why I popped this Banter. I thought that this beer would pair well with that whiskey as well. Ah, mercy. Adjust this here. I seem to get that adjusted right today for some reason. Anyways, we don't care, Tom. Sludge you. Oh man, the nose on this thing is just crazy good. This is a beautiful beer. I'll let that sit for a second. I want that beer to warm just a little bit as I pick up this whiskey. Yeah, it turned out to be about a 3-ounce pour there. No, that's not true. It's about a 2.5-ounce pour. Man, that's good. I do want to get back up there. They had some great products. Didn't buy everything because I was spending a lot of money. Spending a lot of money already on other things. So, and I did buy 4 whiskeys. I bought the three heirloom varieties I had available, and then 1 stout cask. The stout cask went first because I really love that one a lot. But these 3 heirlooms were just beautiful. But there other products I tried there were brilliant as well. Just can't buy everything. As much as you want to, man, you can't buy it all. Anyway, I really wanted to, though. It was good. Pinckney Band, man. It was a great. It is all corn whiskey up there, though. They when you do the tour, they make that known to you right up front that everything is made with corn. Their gin, their vodka, it's all made with corn. It's all corn whiskey, and the vodka was just wow good. Yeah, the gin was pretty impressive too, and I didn't buy it, but so I wanted those whiskey varieties. But boy, that other stuff there was pretty amazing. Monkey puss. Wow, that's good. Cilantro. Yeah, I thought I might have to get out to do something, which is why I'm getting started kind of late, but ended up not having to, so went ahead and got stuff ready to set a video up. Gonna enjoy the rest of my Saturday night. No, I don't have to go outside in the cold and the dark. Since it gets dark so early, I mean, it was pitch black by 5:30 this evening. Who needs that? It is time to end daylight savings. It is no longer needed. The purpose for having it no longer exists. Let's do away with it. That in the Electoral College, that's not needed either. They're antiquated ideas whose time has come. Let's get rid of it. Just neither thing makes sense any longer. Let's get rid of them. Get rid of daylight savings. Get rid of the Electoral College. Get the fascists to go underground again. Make people ashamed to put on white hoods again. That'd be nice. Anyways, I digress. But I digress. Oh, mercy, Percy. Don't get me started. Don't get me started, man. Oh man, that was good. So it's a little sweet initially, right? You'd expect it to be so. I get some brown sugar notes in there because you do feel a little molasses. A lot of spice in the finish. Like I said, Missouri white oak tends to give you more spice notes than other white oak. In this particular case, certainly going to feel some cinnamon, but I definitely feel some allspice in there as well. It wouldn't be unusual, though, if you were to pick up some other baking spice notes or even some ginger, because I feel like I pick up some ginger in there as well. Certainly some vanilla. That kind of goes without saying. You're always going to find some vanilla from that oak. It's just the way it is, man. It's just the way it is, man. Boy, I do like this beer, though. It is nice. Banter Brewing, Springfield, Missouri. Didn't get it all in there earlier, so we pour the rest of it in there. 7.5%. Doppel Dunkel. It is sold out up there now, but they had a 4-pack left, so I picked that up after they canned off what was left, I should say. It is good though. It's very good. Oh, mercy. the aromas, the flavors of this whiskey are absolutely brilliant. But one thing I really do love about it is the mouthfeel, the texture, the viscosity. It is just very pleasing whiskey to drink. Nice, velvety, smooth. I hate a watery feeling whiskey. I want to feel that it has something to it. I want it to be a little toothy, if you will. I've been trying to finish some stuff off. If you've been watching me, I've been finishing some bottles lately. Get the last drop out of there. I've been finishing off some stuff. I tend to open too many at one time. I do because I want to. When I get something new, I want to try it. And then I end up with several open bottles, and so I decided I was going to try to weed through some stuff. I'm trying to promise myself not to open anything new until the weekend before Thanksgiving, I guess. And I got a few things still to go through, but there's another one I just killed. I've got a few bottles I could open. But like I said, I just want to kind of end some stuff here before I start popping some stuff open. I want to get a little closer to Thanksgiving. Then I'll start opening some stuff again. So I picked up a few bottles in August. We were in the Kansas City area, and I opened several bottles. And I opened a few bottles, maybe several's too many. Opened a few while we were there, so I had some stuff to drink while we were there. Then when we got home, I said, "No, I better not open the rest of these." So I've still got a few from that trip, and then this last trip to Kansas City, I picked up some more stuff. So I've got, I don't know. I mean, I don't have a collection per se like a lot of folks do. I don't line my house with. I think I probably got about 10 unopened at the moment. I'm a drinker. I'm not a collector. I never buy anything to even consider to put on a secondary market. I don't buy whiskey as an investment. I buy it to drink. I hate the secondary market. I think the secondary market is everything that's wrong with the industry. They are the lowest common denominator, in my opinion. They drive up the prices. They buy the whiskey to make a profit, not for enjoyment. And I think that's just wrong, man. I think they're all just assholes trying to make a buck instead of enjoying the whiskey. But let us that enjoy the whiskey without you assholes trying to profit on every motherfucking thing. How about that? If you're buying whiskey for the secondary market, you are the problem. And quite frankly, if you're searching out whiskey on the secondary market, well, you're the problem too, because the truth is you don't need to. Maybe you can't get that one allocated bottle that some talking head told you had to get, but go to your store. There's stuff that's just as good, if not better, than that one whiskey you're paying way too much for. Quit being lemmings. Whiskey folks tend to be lemmings. Whatever talking head says, oh, you should buy this, all of a sudden, Buffalo Trace used to be easy to find. Somebody says it's allocated, all of a sudden the price goes up. It's a good whiskey. It's not a great one. It's a good whiskey for $20-25. If you're paid more than that, you're an idiot. Blanton's is another one. It's a fine $50 whiskey. But the truth of the matter is, I can walk to I can go to, well, I can't walk there, it's too far. But I can go to either of two liquor stores, I should say. And I'm going to find something just as good, if not better than Blanton's for the same price point, not on the secondary market. So if you're paying upwards of $50 for Blanton's, you're an idiot too. Because there's stuff just as good that you can buy for the same retail price point. I just don't get that lemmings mentality. You didn't need it till someone told you had to have it, and all of a sudden you have to have it. That doesn't make sense. Buy what's good. There's a lot of great stuff out there that you're letting go because you're letting other people dictate what you buy. Quit being a lemming, man. People that can't think for themselves really irritate me. that and with there are some exceptions. There's always some exceptions, but I try to approach whiskey and wine, for that matter, the same way I approach craft beer. I try to buy as small as humanly possible. I try to buy as local as humanly possible. It's funny, I know a lot of craft beer guys that preach buy local, but when it comes to whiskey or wine, they abandon that process altogether. We have fine wineries close. There are a few distilleries as well. Support those guys, man. There's products on your local shelf. Buy those. Quit buying that allocated shit. Quit buying stuff on the secondary market. Quit being a lemming asshat. Use your brain, man. This monkey see, monkey do mentality drives me batshit crazy. Anyways, we'll let that high horse go. Let it go, Tom. Let it go. Let go of the bone, man. Anyways, I digress. Yeah, I don't mind paying more for products like Pinckney Bend, Restless Spirits, Union Horse. I don't, because the products are great. And in my opinion, I mean, for the same price point, I prefer them to their mass-produced counterparts. These are great whiskeys that a lot of folks are overlooking because they can't think for themselves. They're letting some asshat somewhere tell them what they ought to buy, rather than, just buy good whiskey, just buy good products. Have enough intelligence to find out for yourself. Be capable of critical thought, man. Quit letting people dictate what you buy or what should be in your cabinet. Delicious. Oh, this whiskey is good, man. I forgot how good it was. I was down to the end of it. I was trying to hang on to some stuff, but then I said, now it's time just to. Now we're at the purge, right? We're at the purge now, man. We just got to get rid of stuff now. We got too much. So, yeah, as we get into the holidays, I want to start opening the new stuff up. About mostly small stuff when we were in Kansas City this last time. There was one particular mass-produced product that I just had to have because I hadn't seen it in my neck of the woods, other than at a big box store, and I just really hate doing that unless I absolutely have to. I picked this one up back in August, Lifted Spirits Madeira Cast Finish Rye, and I really loved it, so I did buy a second bottle of this because this stuff is really good, man. I didn't get a chance to get to the distillery, so they're on my list. Hopefully next time I can check them out. Pinckney Bend, New Haven, Missouri. It's about I don't know, about 3 hours, 15, 20 minutes, give or take, from Springfield. It's not far from the St. Louis area. Just a little bit outside of Washington, Missouri, if that helps anybody, but probably not. There's a couple good breweries in Washington, though. There's Deep Sleep, with just a production brewery at the moment. Where's the other one? Old Bridgeview, I think. They got some great stuff as well. Got some wineries, a lot of local wineries out there too that are certainly worth a visit. It's a neat little area because, yeah, there are a handful of wineries, a couple of distilleries, a few breweries. I mean, there's just that little area, Washington, New Haven. If you go a little farther out, you'll hit Augusta. You're going to find some more wineries. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a fine Saturday evening. Mine's just getting started, like I said, because I had to wait to see if I was going to have to get out or not. Once I found I didn't have to get out, okay, now I'm all in, baby. I'm all in, man. Oh, mercy. So, anyways, as my dad would say, here's to the flag, the grand old flag, the flag that set us free. A whiskey glass and a woman's ass made a horse's ass of me. Happy Veterans Day to all. I am Tom the Whiskey Whisperer, whiskey evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and that's a big snifter, man. That's a big snifter, Tom. I'm also Tom the Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and biscuits. All right, good guys. Sláinte.